Hello, Divine Light Beings. This is Magenta Soul here on the Goddess Vibrations channel. I'm happy to be here again making another video. My goal is to make more videos, like maybe one a day, getting there. But right now I'm just going to work on when I can make a video and put it out. So please, if you like my content at all, possibly like it at all, or getting anything from it, please push the subscribe button so that you can see more videos that'll be coming up. So today, and also push the like button, that would be awesome too. Today I want to talk a little bit about raising your vibration and some different ways to do that. I've learned quite a few different ways that are some really easy things to incorporate into your life, and they're very powerful but yet really simple, and so that's what I'm going to talk about today. So for some of you who may not understand what raising your vibration means, I'm going to back up a little bit. We are all vibrational beings, and energy is vibration, and everything we see here in this earth is vibration. And so everything has a frequency, and so when your vibration is high, then you're joyful, then you're connecting with source, then you're able to receive the messages you need to know. You can also manifest the things that you want in your life through the power of your thoughts. So it's pretty cool. So raising your vibration is very powerful and very necessary, especially if you're on a spiritual path to helping people to find their own light, as I am. So before I start, let's see. I'm just going to jump right in. So one of the first things that I've learned, it's really powerful and really simple, is the power of Om. Some of you may have seen people meditating with the word Om before, and Om is kind of an instant vibration raiser. So it's really simple. All you need to do is sit down in a quiet space, close your eyes if you like, or keep them open, and just chant the word Om. I'm going to give an example right now. It's like this. Seems pretty simple. Seems kind of silly at first when you first do it. I remember when I first tried it, I was kind of screechy and sounded weird, and I just thought, what the heck? But once you do it, it helps raise your vibration immediately, because you're connecting with the frequency of anyone who's ever meditated and used the word Om in their meditation. And so that word actually has a vibration, a very high vibration. And so that's why it works. And so, the yogis in India and stuff, they use Om quite a bit. And so it's a quick vibration raiser and a really powerful one. So that's one thing. The other thing that I like to do on a daily basis is have Epsom salt baths. Now that also really helps to clear your negative energy that you've been holding on to. It kind of relaxes you, of course, too. But the main thing is that the salt sitting in salt water, especially Epsom salt, actually clears your body and your aura of negative energy. So that's also another really powerful one. Another one that I use daily is Tai Chi. Not everyone knows Tai Chi, but it's really simple to learn a little bit of the basics of Tai Chi. And then I think the biggest thing with Tai Chi is consistency, doing it daily, every day, because eventually then your body memorizes it, and it helps to flow the energy through your body, clearing out your chakras, clearing out blocked energy that are in different parts of your body. You could easily take a Tai Chi class in a community ed setting or something like that. Very little Tai Chi is needed to get it moving, to get the Chi moving. Chi is energy, and we all have it, and it's all flowing through our body at all times. And so that's another really great way. Also, having Reiki. Some people, I am a Reiki practitioner, and so giving Reiki or receiving Reiki is both a powerful way to clear your chakras, to balance out your body, to kind of clean out your energy and the negative stuff that maybe you've attracted from other people. Like myself as an empath, when I go to a big crowd setting, I tend to make sure that I bubble before I go. And even then, I still feel affected sometimes by the energy. So I will go and get some Reiki or do Reiki on myself just to clear it. And just so for people who may not know what Reiki is divinely guided life force energy. And so myself as a Reiki practitioner, I am the conduit for the energy to come through me for the client's greatest good, clearing out and doing whatever is best needed for their body at that time. The main thing that I really want to spend a lot of time on today, as far as raising your vibration, is something also really powerful. And it comes from a book that I've studied quite a bit and continue to study. It's called The Magic, and it's by Rhonda Byrne, and it's the author of The Secret. So just a side note about The Secret movie that's out there right now, many of you may have seen it. But The Secret that's out right now that most people have seen is not the true Secret movie. Actually, Abraham and Jerry Hicks, or Esther and Jerry Hicks, the channeler of Abraham, the non-physical entity that channels through Esther, they were actually in the first version of The Secret, and there's actually a secret that they don't show anywhere because they were cut out of it because they did not want to be a part of how commercialized it was getting. And so just a kind of a side note. But so anyways, this book kind of came to me as it always seems things do. And in this book, it has a very powerful process. It's a 28-day process. And so the thing I want to talk about today is, as far as raising your vibration, is the process that's in the book, The Magic. You can also download a PDF of The Magic online, but I'm just going to kind of run down the gist of it. So the other really powerful raising your vibration tool is gratitude, particularly appreciation. And so in this book, The Magic, in just a little forward part, so most of this book is actually the 28-day gratitude process, but in the very beginning, there's just a little story about kind of how this book came about and kind of guides you a little bit. And so, but basically, in a nutshell, there is a Bible verse that has, and I've never really studied the Bible. I grew up, going to church, but I was mostly in the nursery, But anyways, I know a bit about the Bible. It's nothing to diss the Bible or anything, but there is a Bible verse across all religions, and they talk about it in this book. And it's in Matthew, in the regular Bible, I guess. And then it's across all other religions have something of the same effect of this same Bible verse. And so that's what the beginning of this book talks about, that there's this Bible verse that's confounded people for years, confused them because it's kind of like a riddle. And so they knew that something was missing, but they didn't know what was missing from this Bible verse. And so they studied it and they tried to figure out what it is. And so what they realized in this Bible verse, so I'm going to just kind of read it. It's, whoever has will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. And so what they realized is that in this cryptic text, they realized that the missing word in this text is gratitude. So I'm going to read it again. Whoever has gratitude will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. Pretty powerful, because then it goes on to say that, all of these other religions, all of these other spiritual books, actually in the Quran, in the Torah, all these other spiritual practices have the exact same verse and the same knowledge. And so it goes on to talk about how powerful gratitude is. And it actually trains you to become more grateful in your life for every little thing. And so it starts your day off with gratitude. It ends your day with gratitude. It has little exercises you do throughout the day. It has exercises to bring about abundance in your money situation. It has exercise to bring about abundance in your relationships, in your career, all these different things. And so in the beginning of it, it actually asks you to write down and get really clear on what you want in your life, what you want to manifest in your life. And so this book has changed my life, definitely, because every time just having done this, I think of things differently, and I feel grateful more often for every little thing that I get. So every time I spend money, and some of you may do this naturally, but this is kind of like a in detailed school of it's a 28-day process because it takes 28 days to kind of reset and build in these new habits that you might not already have. So those are just some of the things that I wanted to talk about today as far as raising your vibration. So there's 5 things that you can work on in raising your vibration, because once you raise your vibration, then you can not only do feel better, and you're more able to follow your bliss, as Joseph Campbell said, but you are able to manifest what you want in your life. And so if you're like me, sometimes it's hard to follow what feels good because of all of the things in society that we're told we have to do. And so this is one thing that I'm doing to follow my bliss, is that I really, I'm a special education teacher, or I went to school to be one, but then I had 2 sets of twins in a row. And so then I just was home. And so I've kind of been taking these other jobs and things that just didn't really make me feel that good. And where my passion is really truly teaching spiritual knowledge that I've been learning and sharing with other people. I also am going to be sharing some different healing modalities in my next videos. I'm going to be talking about Ho'oponopono, which is an amazing healing modality that I've been studying and learning, and I will share with you. And so I think I'm going to just kind of back up about the first episode a little bit, and then I think I'm going to just stop for today. So I know I'm a little rusty here. I'm just getting my feel of who I am in this YouTube world, I guess. So my first episode was just kind of about morning routines and things that you can do to gain more ground in your life and to feel more confident. And I talked about appreciation in my first video as well, and so it kind of goes right along with the magic here, appreciating right when you wake up. And so that's one of the practices that you do daily in this 28-day gratitude process, is right away when you wake up, you think about what you're grateful for, so that you can start that momentum. Because as we know from Abraham Hicks, if any of you are Abraham Hicks fans out there, that after 16 seconds or 17 seconds, another thought like it attracts to it. And so if you think about anything for 68 seconds, then you kind of get the ball rolling and the momentum, and and you can keep it that way and keep your vibration high throughout the day. And the other thing I talked about in my first episode is meditation. And so meditation is really powerful in just stopping that thought for a moment. Even if it's only for 15 seconds where you truly stop your thought, that's enough to kind of give your brain a reset. And then the third thing I talked about is bubbling. And so there's many different ways to place a bubble of light around yourself, but it's really as simple as setting that intention to set a bubble around you, so that you do not attract and have that energy enter your field and stay with you. Because if you're an empath like me, it's really easy to get overwhelmed and start feeling other people's energy when you're around people that may be in a bad mood or whatever. So you can also look up many different ways to bubble yourself. I just kind of talked briefly about one, and not even my full extent of it, but just know that it's a very powerful practice. And the most powerful practice of all is setting the intention. So for whatever you want to do, if you want to raise your vibration, if you want to be able to meditate, if you want to be able to incorporate more appreciation in your day, set that intention right when you wake up. Because like I said, every night when you sleep, it's like a reset button. So even if you're in a bad mood in the middle of the day and you take a nap, when you wake up, you usually feel a lot better. That's because it's like a reset button when you sleep. Also, one thing I've really realized is if I get to sleep, if I am asleep between the hours of 10 and 2, I get much better sleep. And then I'm able to get up early, because I like to get up really early, so I can do all my Tai Chi and stuff like that in the morning. And so I know, as lame as that seems, to go to bed really, really early, it's like you can do more in your day, because when you're sleeping between that 10 and 2 time, that is actually when you get your best rest. And then that allows me to get up at 3:30 and connect, because that's the time when the veil is the thinnest, and you can connect with your source, with your intuition, with your higher self, so that you can receive your best outcome for that day. And just setting that intention of, please tell me what I need to know for today. How may I serve? One more thing I wanted to talk about today is that if you are in need of any Reiki or mediumship, I am also offering that. So send me a message if that's something that you're wanting to take part in. And my last thing that I wanted to touch on is just that I am going to be channeling different people, and I wanted to read some of what I channeled today, because I was fortunate enough to have some really nice channeling from Dyer, who is one of my favorite spiritual teachers, and I'm just going to read a little bit of what I got from him today. And it really, I've been thinking a lot about chakras, and I actually reset up a windowsill in my house with the colors of chakras, and so it's kind of fitting that Wayne came to tell me about chakra colors, and kind of in a poetic way. So I'm just going to read what came through. Purple is the color of the doorway to your inner spirituality. Yellow is the blossoming of the creativity flower in your solar plexus from following your bliss. Red is the clay earth that bare feet suction to by the pull of Mother Gaia, a tight hug burrowing my roots. Green is the heart portal that unfolds into a pink lotus atop floating lily pads into the stream of abundance. Orange is our sacral tail, flailing behind, balancing our mind with deep instincts and present moment sensations of gratitude and breath. And the last one, blue are my words flowing out of my throat stream, bubbling up, but not always out. Sometimes I build a dam and hold them back until they can't be held. I have a choice to use a filter so that my flow is pure love, liquid blue, kindness sent to cleanse and uplift. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Wayne, for offering me some of your beautiful words and knowledge today. I really appreciate it. So if you like my video, push the thumbs up button, push the subscribe. There'll be more to come. I'm just going to be talking about different spiritual topics. I'm going to be talking about the power of forgiveness, the power of gratitude. We're going to be touching on more of the magic and some of the other knowledge that I've gained, as well as some modalities and other healing ways. So ladies, please push a thumbs up. I'm here to empower your joy and keep you in the loop, keep me in the loop, and thank you very much. Sending love and light. Have a great day.